Yeah, the
Unfortunately not getting towards the finish line. There is Otto.
it's early stages, early times. You would hate to have injuries at this stage of the season. With the water crisis as we have in the Western Cape, the season hasn't really started and won't start until after June month only.
A couple of changes and fresh faces being introduced with just over 10 minutes to go. It's running time, so you'll see that the clock keeps ticking. So injuries won't help Langebaan at this stage. They need to score at least twice. And with 10 minutes to go, time might be running out. They need to be the next team to score. But at this stage, they first have to get ball, and Tygerberg will restart play with a scrum. It'll be interesting to see what the tactic will be. They lined up to have a crash ball. You'll see just the back of the scrum there. The two players positioned closely together. Now, that indicates that they can either come with a crash ball, take the ball into contact. That's exactly what's going to happen. Attack that gain line.
No.
It does work out, but the contest is good from Langebaan. Unfairly so, says the referee. Daniel Roberts was the man that took that ball into contact. It's a pretty good play by him and by Tygerberg.
Yes, referee Mr. Alan Hofmeester taking total control, calling the shots and demanding the discipline from the boys. What a great performance.
Well, initially thought that the ball was not out, and the player will argue with the assistant referee, but it is called out by the assistant. So he'll just say that's how far it was not out, Mr. Ref. Sakiso, unfortunately the call is made. It's all about the man at the bottom of your picture with his hand pointing towards Tygerberg. They'll slow it right down. They don't need to chase the scoreboard. 22 points to 10. 9 minutes still remaining. Uncontested at the lineouts. Easy. Good passage of play, but now lost in contact. Langebaan will get an immediate opportunity as they change direction. Good hands by the captain, Rogers. As I say that, it's a messy play. Opens up in front for Fabian van der Vent. He's going to score once again. That is game, set and match. Can't believe it, but it has happened, and then unselfishly passes it on to a teammate. So it's not going to be his try, but you can credit him for what has happened on the scoreboard. Tygerberg 27-10, and another easy one to finish for the left wing.
Yes, Fabian van der Vent, the poacher, running away from the Langebaan defense, and instead of dotting it down, he just passes it on to his teammate, and he's to dot it down.
I've seen that go wrong. A bit of play and banter, good humour, but Tygerberg in control and well on course for an opening day win at the festival.
Oh, Fabian van der Vent should know that there's a top try scorer as well.
Choose either or. They'll opt for the scrum, putting this forwards.
Oh, with the conditions as they are, what would you do but go for your scrum?
No surprises there at all. But, a good polished performance by Tygerberg.
Go!
Well, 3 scores. Langebaan has to score 3 times to get within Tygerberg's score. So,
oh, look at that powerful scrum as well. They haven't finished yet. There's Taljard. Strong in the tackle. Strong character to bring down. That man never running away. That's just lazy. He knew it, and he'll have the advantage as well. Some nice quick hands. Hopefully they can keep this going. Williams has been pretty busy since his arrival on the field. Surely that's not advantage over. There is our man, Fabian van der Vent. He's looking for the mark. Wants to take a quick one and then told otherwise.
Yeah, composure. Just slow things down. Kick it out. Kick it over the fence. Just run the time down at this stage. There's nothing much. You just want to You want to prevent any injury at this stage of time. You've got a long weekend. So, yeah. Simple. Keep it simple.
Oh, what a kick. That is a magnificent kick.
Great kick. Takes it back onto the 5-meter line of Langebaan. And here we go. The boarding of the bus again.
Yeah, they've seen the movie. They know exactly what's coming.
Taking their time, not rushing things. Tigerbergs, they know exactly who's in control. Composure, 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 the order of the night.
3.5 minutes remaining on the clock. 29-10. Can they add some points to that? You see on the far side, these stands really filling up. It's a good line of attack from Sydney from Noy. Taljaards, short ball. A good one. Advantage again being played. They'll want more out of this. Or sells the dummy. No, it opens up front. It's going to be rounded off. And that is a lovely, lovely move. Again from Tigerberg in full cry. Some variation, this time not from the maul, but there's just too many players out wide and well coached. They just have too much power for Langebaan this evening.
Yeah, Regan May great show and go. Passing it wide and great finishing by the wings again. Oh, the hooker this time. Oh, prop forward.
Yeah, it is the loose head. What is he doing playing wing? That's what they'll ask. Probably say, but this is, you've just, that's what you've missed this evening. This is my wing play. Taljaard gives it a good thump. And it's over. Lovely kick. Difficult angle. 34 points to 10.
It was legal, but Tigerberg opting for the scrum, of course.
The referee being questioned about that. He says, no. That wasn't close to 10.
Alan Hofmeister, total control. Running the show here tonight. Great performance by referee.
36-10. Last minute of play in this our second match at the Transnet Saldana Super 8 Easter Tournament. Another powerful scrum, but the referee says it's not going to help you because it's scrum is over. You can play. David John Brains is one of our replacement players who's joined the action. So is there a final opportunity for Langebaan to get something positive out of this fixture? They've been dominated in all areas, and mistakes like that have really cost them. The kick and chase advantage should be over. The referee agrees. Stop-start affair for Langebaan. Too much of that, and that's a high shot and deemed to be dangerous.
Referee's made his mind up. He's going to call it such.
Oh, you'll hear that the crowd are making a noise because the next match, the two teams are coming out and just warming up, and that's two of the popular teams on the show, so they've just joined us. We're setting up towards our final two fixtures on day one of the tournament. This one has seen its day. It's going to be convincingly won by Tigerberg. They've also emerged as some early favourites in this Easter tournament. All concluding on Monday afternoon with the grand finale, the cup final as it is called. Langebaan, they'll want the final say. There's been good moments for them, but not enough against a quality team, well coached, well rounded off. A couple of injury concerns for Langebaan as well ahead of their second fixture on Saturday. Now good contest on the ground. The try scorer, Shadley Venn, is told to leave it. It's entertaining to listen to the referee.
Yeah.
Off your feet, you're sitting on your knees. Still the hits keep coming. There's that forward. Referee is well positioned. Still trying to hold him up. Time is officially something of the past. All on the referee's watch. Just passed on and through the legs. Captain hasn't stopped trying. Joaquin Rogers.
No! Left! Left!
Again, you can't do that. Not supporting your body weight, crawling with the arms. So that's not going to be a good one. And that's a dangerous tackle. So, 2 advantages. Probably have a little chat here.
Whoa, whoa!
Now that looked very dangerous above the horizontal. And this could be more than just a penalty. And that is to the letter of the law. That is correct.
Absolutely correct. And time's up. So Langebaan is going to go for the line out and try and rumble it up from there, I suppose. The Langebaan bus hasn't been doing too badly.
Yeah, you don't want to see that. It is the tackler's responsibility to bring the tackled player safely to ground. And you don't want to see that sort of angles being used. But he is okay, and that's most important. So Tygerberg, just a bit of a spoil on their performance, that yellow card.
Captain Jackman.
Langebaan will want to punish them for that transgression. Got a good position going here, and the backs join in as well. It is Joshua Ox adding his weight to proceedings. Can they round off? There'll be an advantage here now. Maybe even thoughts of a penalty try, having had the momentum on their side, but the referee not thinking about that for now, and probably just wiping that idea away.
Yeah, Jan, that the law states clearly it's not as in the past where it would that could possibly have, not probably. So he's had to go for the possible.
Oh yeah, I have a consultation with his assistant about a possible try. They both agree that it's a knock-on, and that has been the story for Langebaan. Well, okay, that's there's a bit of feeling there from Dion Taljaard. He says, Langebaan, you've been buried away, and it is a comfortable victory for Tygerberg this evening in match number 2 of the Saldana Super 8 Easter Rugby Tournament. We saw some good moments from Langebaan, not enough, I'm afraid to say, more so from Tygerberg. A couple of standout performances. Handling errors is pretty even, but we'll go down to tackles made. Incredibly, 103 on the side was pretty good both ways, but this is the tallying stat. 5+ phases. Langebaan had 6 opportunities, but they couldn't round off. Credit to the Tygerberg defense. Territory, Langebaan dominated. Again, Tygerberg coming away with points. And possession, look at that incredible statistic. 63% against the 37 from Tygerberg, but the scoreboard says Tygerberg won by 36 points to 10. It shows again territory and possession, not the be-all and end-all to win a rugby match. Credit to Tygerberg, convincing winners. Join us for match number 3.
Thank you.
Hi, Lester. A walk in the park for you today?
Well, from our side, I think Langebaan came out and they actually gave us a game today, so well done to them. Okay.
Well, talking about they giving you guys a game, like in the week I heard that it was a David against Goliath. Was that the case tonight, or was Langebaan giving you a run for your money?
I think they were giving us a run for our money. I think we can never underestimate anybody, and I think they were actually a very good side. And strong to them for forward. Okay.
Lester, thank you very much, and everything of the best for the rest of the tournament.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
Ons het hard gewys. Ons het tot die einde toe beklei. Dis wat ons van die begin af gesê het.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Are you good? Are you really good? All right, we're gonna rise to our feet while Miles Entertainment gonna lead us into the national anthem. So can I ask everybody to stand to their feet, please? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. You may be seated. It's my pleasure to introduce to you a gentleman that really was fundamental in his days with Saldana Marines. So I'm going to ask Pastor de Brey something. Pastor de Brey.
Aan die ceremoniemeester wil ik vragen om aan al die gasten, aan die toeschouwers, allemaal hier teenwoordig. Je zal nooit verstaan als ik kijk naar die paviljoen, dan krijg ik een knop met mijn keel. Ons het lang gewacht voor hierdie oomblik. En dat het aangebreek. Ik was op die raad. En het was elke keer op die agenda net teruggeskuif. Die paviljoen kan niet nou gebouwd worden. Maar ik wil vanavond aan u zeggen, ons droom is vervuld. En daarvoor is ons baie dankbaar aan ons bestuur. Al die ander gaan nog later bedankt word. Maar ek wil vir u sê, ek is bly Gert Kunana, soos hy daar sit, was een van die manne wat die leisels gehou het met die eenwording. Maxwell Moss, Gerrit, kan die name noem. Maar ek wil vir u sê aan die toeskouers van Saldana, ons moet hierdie stadium in elke wedstrijd moet ons vul. Baie dankie. Kom ons bid saam. Here onze God, u is wonderlik. Want u bly nog dieselfde God wat die hemel en die aarde geskape het. En daarom is ons vanaand bly om u gasheer te maak van hierdie okasie. Want Here, baie het langs die pad agtergebly. Andere kon nie deel in hierdie feesmaal nie. Maar ons sê vir u dankie my God. Daar was stryd, probleme en tekortkominge. Maar u was altyd daar saam met ons. Bid vanaand vir elke klub met sy bestuur wat hier is. Ons bid vir elke speler vir bevryding teen ernstige beserings. Here, ek wil ook bid vir die toeskouers dat ons die nodige dissipline sal handhaaf en hierdie naweek, onvergeetlike naweek, sal maak. Ons bid dit in Jesus' naam. Amen.
Let's give Pastor a round of applause. Next up, we're going to have the executive mayor of the Saldana Bay municipality, who were very functional and supportive of this event. So I'm going to call on Alderman Marius Koen to come to the front and address you. Give the mayor a round of applause, please.
Goeienaand, dames en heren. Ek wil net hierdie geleentheid maak om julle almal baie welkom te heet by die stadion. Dis 'n groot okasie. Daar's twee groepe wat mense kan uitsonder. Die eerste groepering is die toeskouers. Baie dankie aan julle soos vir julle teenwoordigheid. Dankie vir die besoekers. Dankie vir julle wat ver gekom het. Ons waardeer dit. En ons hoop julle geniet die Weskus hospitality soos hulle in Engels sê. Dan wil ek moet vir burgemeester Konrad Poel baie welkom heet. Baie dankie van Drakensberg. Dankie burgemeester vir jou teenwoordigheid. Maar dames en here, ek dink die belangrikste is om erkenning te gee aan ons spelers. Ek dink die jong manne is fenomenaal en daarvoor het ek gevind ek wou 'n sekere groepering van mense hier agter my hê. En hierdie spelers of here hier agter my, dames en here, dis almal mense wat in die bopunt van die sport bereik het en nasionale klere bereik het. So ek wil hê jy moet asseblief hulle hande klap gee. Dit is die voorbeeld vir al ons spelers. As hulle regtig ernstig is oor die sport, kan hulle hierdie standaard bereik wat hierdie menere gehandhaaf het. So menere, baie welkom aan julle en met alle respek aan julle. So dames en here, ek wil nie verder praat nie. Geniet die naweek, geniet die deelname en mag die beste span wen. Baie dankie.
Thank you, Meyer. Nou, ons is bevoorreg om baie belangrike mense hier te hê, Saldana by, hoor. Natuurlik is julle die belangrikste, hoor. So geef julle lekker aan 'n klap. All right. So next up we're going to have the Deputy President of SARU, Mr. Francois. Shall I say his name?
Good evening, Molen. I don't know what to say after the powerful prayer of Pastor, but from Saru's side, Bertram, to you and your team, Saldana Bay, what can we say? Well done, do a good job. You've got your facilities here. And to